Video is all about Boom Beach ideas. We have a lot of ideas first. But what we're going to start with first is the satellite. Now remember yesterday when I said we're going to do this video, space items. Yeah, this is what it is. The satellite has a guy in it that controls everything on the satellite. Now it's 10,000 HP. It stores 10,000 stars gold. And then, like, its range is short. But it's 5,000 other, which means, like, we'll get later into that. So, destroying ends the match, like, the HQ. So, yeah, that's why it says HQ. Like, it is 12 damage, but a shock 2 seconds. So, first you'll have to defeat this guy first, and then the satellite to beat the game. And then, next up, we're going to do the currencies, which the first one is Space Dust. Now, this one is supposed to be stone and, well, space dust. It's actually real. So, basically, wood, you thought that was, like, going to be a lot. Like, if wood was 1 million on a building, this would be, like, 17 million. But it's easier to attain more than less. So, like, wood will be like a 200 and 500. But if that was space dust, that would be like 50,000. Just because of how small it is. I mean, what I mean is, like, not because of how small it is. I mean, yeah, the reason why it costs so much is because it's very small. But if you have storage of space dust, it's gonna hold, like, a lot of space dust. Like, more than you think. That like, triple the time that a normal level 1 storage have. Yeah. So yeah, when you're attacking something, they'll most likely to have a lot of space dust. Most that you could get is like 250 million. Alright, so the Helicopter. Now, the Helicopter is a troop, not a pro troop. So the Helicopter has 6,200 HP. The range is short, and the cooldown is 0.1 seconds. Basically, what it does, it just shoots out these red things, which heals a troop. But when it destroys 10, medics come out. But they did not prepare an astronaut suit. And that's what 10 of them is going to look like. Now let's go to the second category. Now, like, this is what the medics will look like, because they forgot their astronaut helmet. They didn't even prepare for this day. They didn't think that the ship was gonna die. So he has 61 HP and counts as a troop, and, like, he's holding his breath. So when it dies, there's 10 extra troops. And yeah, that's like in Boom Beach Boom Pass. So the medics can only live for like 10 seconds. Even if it's like in warships, like everything's being blown up, and that's 10 seconds. Yeah, you can't hold his breath for that long. Now it's a spaceship, which is a support. Yeah, it's a support that works like a landing craft. Yeah, it looks like a boat. basically how this works is if you're trying to reinforce people and they'll just be inside. Same like putting people inside it. So yeah, it can only fit 3 spacemen, which is equivalent to 3 unit size. Spacemen are kind of like the riflemen and the scorcher combined. Basically, how this guy works is he has a flashlight, right? Then it looks like a cannon. So he has no cooldown, and it's 211 HP. The range is long, and unit size is 1. Okay, that kind of rhymes. But basically, he just turns his flashlight on, and then whatever he points it to, like a defense, a support, it starts burning. Like 1 damage per millisecond. Yeah, you see it right here. 1 damage per millisecond. I mean, the spaceman does take rest. It's not while he's attacking, because while he's attacking, he's doing it. But when he's walking, yeah, he turns off his flashlight just for electricity. Now, next up we got is the alien effector. The alien infector. Now, this is what he looks like. Yeah, he has so many tentacles. And yeah. So he has 1,501 HP. And the unit size is 3, so that you'll have to upgrade it 2 times to even fit the alien effector. Now, the range is short, and the cooldown is 8 seconds. Now, basically what he does is twist his head into a defense or the support. His favorite what to attack is the defense. So he uses his head to just infect the whatever he is infecting. And then when alien affected, which means the alien infector won't attack anymore, it will melt. So there will be no health bar anymore. The health bar will represent like how much will it be until it's fully melted. And then when it's fully melted, it starts dripping, and the alien infectors won't infect it anymore. Now let's do the Blast Man. Yeah, it looks big. But disclaimer. This is not, this is just art, not actually what it's gonna look like in the game. So, as you can see, that looks alien infected, but yeah, it kinda is. I mean, it kinda is, but it kinda isn't. So it's this guy right here that looks like it. Now he has 301 HP. The unit size is 2, and the range is long. The cooldown is 2 seconds. So basically, he hits that, and then a blaster comes out. A white blaster. Now his range is long, so he's kind of the ranger. Each bullet does 11 damage. And yeah. Now, this idea came from the alien infector. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna do the other troops. So, next up we got is the alien critters, which looks like a dice, to be fair, with testicles coming out. YouTube, don't demonetize this. It's not what you think. And then, basically, it's a 6-in-1. So basically, a normal critters is like a ball of 6 critters in a gunbow energy. Yes, this is a gunbow energy. So 6-in-1 means it's kind of like dice. Well, it was because there will be 6 of this when it lands, but there will be a chance. I mean, I thought of that yesterday. I thought of this, like what I said yesterday. But now what I'm saying is like 6 and 1 means you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 random chances. Now, the alien critters grab and it'll poison when as soon as it grabs and then throw whatever they were trying to throw. It can't be it can't be decorations. So they throw that thing in 20 minutes. If it hit troops, 20 damage can hit troops. If so, it will anger the troop that they hit. So it's like a multi-hit one. So it could bounce off their head and then the other person. And then just, yeah. But he's trying to aim at the enemy. Like, he's trying to aim at whatever he's trying to aim with. Like, a defensive support. Like, those stuff. Now, next up, well, we were doing the space items. Now we're gonna do what teleports them to space items. The purple paint, which is a support in actual Boom Beach Land. Now, basically how this works is, I'm gonna talk about it later. I'm gonna talk about it later for one reason. But you know Dark Coins? Yeah, the purple painter has 2,000 HP, and it paints coins. It paints gold. But it also paints wood. Yeah. And the reason why is because the currency in the space is purple wood instead of wood, which just looks like this. Yes, they are alive. And the purple paints are just, this is what normal wood like looks in the game. And like, you paint them purple to just make them alive. So you're not making them with a live wood, or just making them with normal wood that's had ancestors before them. Yeah, I think that's how it works. So now we're gonna do the dark coins, which look like this. So yeah. Next up, we got is a flamer, which is not the same as a normal flamethrower. It's quite different. So it looks like this, like a white thing so that it could sit on, and then the brown, it's where it's gonna shoot out. It has 177 HP. The range is short and the cooldown is 3 seconds. I know it says 1 second, but yeah. So it does 58 damage till no burn. So basically, the shooting thing just shoots out fire bullets, which when it hits a person, it works like a flamethrower. That works for a long time. So yeah, if you use one Scorcher just to defeat this down at max level in a level 1 Scorcher or a level 3 Scorcher, yeah, your Scorcher is probably gonna die before he takes it down. It doesn't have that much HP anyway. But now we got is the Iron Portal. Now, the Iron Portal is a support in the overworld, not in space. But we didn't go over what we're going to make iron as. We made dark wood, which is just going to be normal wood in space. Dark coins, dark gold, which is just going to be normal gold in land. And stone is space dust, but there's no way to make it space dust. So the Iron Portal. Now, it just looks like this in an overworld. It kind of makes animations. But once you tap on it, there will be an icon that I don't know how to describe it. You just tap it and you tap how much iron you want to have. I didn't think about this yesterday. And then if you have that much, one iron is going to represent that much, and then teleport it into the space world. So, yeah, let's say the purple painter also has an icon button. Like, okay, let me show you what the icon is. So, you know how you tap something, it's icon and upgrade, and iron if it's like in the economy, the sawmill isn't, but, or like, let's say this, the search button, or that, and that, like, those are all different icons for different stuff. So that's what it is like. So the purple painter will have that, and basically basically has the same concept. So if you have that much wood and you put it inside the purple painter, or like if you have that much wood less, if you don't have that much wood, it'll decline. Maybe use all of your wood. If you want to use more wood, and maybe you need to use diamonds for that. But basically, the purple painter, this also works for gold too. The purple painter just allows to paint things purple to be in a space. So, yeah. And the icon is kind of like different because there's two icons. One is for gold, and the second one is for wood. So basically, the wood one allows you, like, the wood button allows you to put as much wood as you want. If it's more than what you have, you might have to pay diamonds. And then when you're done selecting the amount, which is how much you got and how much the limit is, which could be over 17 million. And then when you press select, if you don't have that much, it'll show you how much diamond will cost to get that. And yeah, that's for the wood button. It's the same concept as wood for the gold. So yeah. Now the ideas that I made in this took a lot of time, except this one because I just copied them all over for the thumbnail. But basically, what I was going to say in this video is I'll make Boom Beach make the other ones, which means the other ideas.